to thank you for continuing the legacy of our mother, Sister LaBeija, and making ballroom a worldwide phenomenon. Because of you, we have reached France, Russia, Japan, and Canada, and we are still growing. Sister LaBeija would have been proud to see that ballroom has stood the test of time. So tonight, we celebrate the first family of ballroom and their legacy. That is the Welcome to the Royal House LaBeija 50th Anniversary Gala, coming to you November 5th, 2017, located at the Al Hample Ballroom, 2116 Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard, New York, New York. Doors open at 10 p.m. Tickets are $25 in advance and $35 at the door. Tables are $3.50 and comes with an open bar and open buffet. Our grand prize categories of the night in honor of our mother, Sister LaBeija.
Bitch, hold y'all seats, bitch, cause it's about to go down, bitch. Y'all know it's some shit, bitch, when I'm here on Sunday on the radio show, honey. So text your girlfriends, honey. Okay, hold on, bitches, hold on. Shit is live. Invite your girlfriends. It's about to get juicy.
What are you gagging for? It's just Kelly.
What are you gagging for? Kelly, what are you gagging for? What's going on, everybody out there, honey, okay? You know, listen, let me tell y'all something, honey, okay? Share this live, invite y'all girlfriends, because this live and this radio show right now is about to be some motherfucking shit, bitch. It's a caution. Stand back. Stand clear of the closing motherfucking doors. Let me tell y'all something, right? I was going to do my recap show tomorrow night, right? I was going to recap everything that has happened over the weekend. But before I can get a chance to do my recap show, some shit has just happened and some shit just hit the motherfucking fan, bitch. So y'all need to share this live and invite your girlfriends, because we're not going to recap here. We're not going to recap Monday night, bitch. I'm going to recap now, bitch, so I can be on the road on my way to D.C. tomorrow night instead of doing the show. I'm going to give you an early exclusive of the recap show, bitch, where we're here to recap everything that's happened from state to state and from coast to coast. So you need to share this live, you need to invite your girlfriends, and you need to let everybody know. If y'all thinking about waiting for a show tomorrow, Kelly will be on her way to motherfucking DC, bitch, because I'm not doing a show tomorrow, because I'm going to be on my way to DC, because I'm going to sit on the motherfucking panel with my Judy on motherfucking duty on Tuesday night or Tuesday morning at 10:30 in Washington, D.C. Lottie B. So since all this tea has happened in the last hour or so, because thanks to Miss Brooklyn Mona, shouts out to Miss Brooklyn Mona, hashtag Brooklyn Mona. So Brooklyn Mona goes on Facebook, right? She finds this post that the icon Stuart Ebony has put up, asking for the community to help one of our own. So one of our own that Stuart wanted everybody to help out with was the icon Jasmine Couture. So with that being said, and then everybody hitting me up and everybody saying this and everybody saying that, and everybody's like, well, Jasmine said this and Jasmine said that. Listen, so I hit Jasmine up in her inbox, because that's the only method of me speaking with Jasmine is in her motherfucking inbox on Instagram. So I hit Jasmine up. And lo and behold, we're talking about the whole situation with the storage. I told her I never got the message, da-da-da, da-da-da. And then I told her I felt some type of way, you know, about the whole situation happening with me not having access to the radio show and da-da-da-da and all of this stuff. And instead of Jasmine, and I said, well, Jason and the girl said, you know, I used Jason's name. Jason and the girl said, You know, you told me not to get access to the radio show. You told me not to get access to this. Y'all better tag y'all girlfriends, invite y'all girlfriends to this live. Because if bitches, and tell them to call in, because if bitches waiting for a show tomorrow, y'all be hearing the iconic point of view, because there won't be this point of view tomorrow night. So instead of Jasmine sending me a long message, Jasmine sent me, y'all know my computer fucks up, so she might cut off and shit, bitch. But Jasmine, I'm gonna bring Jason on in a minute. Jasmine sent me this long motherfucking message, Miss That Girl, and it was a voice recorded message. And here's what Jasmine had to say.
Icon Kelly Mizrahi. This is Jasmine Couture, your sister, no matter what you think or what you feel. Let me clarify a few things with you, sweetie. And I'm going to clarify them with you very nice, very professional, and very loving. We're going to go back to the beginning, Pumpkin. Very, very beginning. When you were incarcerated and those conversations that you and I had, when you clearly stated to me, when you came home, you did not want to be bothered with media at all. You were no longer doing radio. You were no longer doing YouTube. You were no longer doing any of that stuff. That you were leaving it all alone. You and I had many conversations about that, Kelly, in letters and over the phone. And that's what I took within myself, because I knew my sister was coming home to better herself, and she was leaving all the shenanigans behind. Now we're going to fast forward a few months later. When you left the radio show that you started and the platform that you solely have done on your own, remember, Jasmine was just the one who paid the bills. Shade, like I told you. That hurts when you say that. But anyway, it's okay because I know how Kelly is. But when you left the platform itself, I kept it going. I kept it going for the community. I kept it going for the listeners. I kept it going for what I believed in within the community. I had J-Rock, Jason, Justin, Miharia, and myself taking care of those shows. Now, as we know, and we knew in the past, Kelly, because you and I have been doing this for many years, when you deal with a group of people, you're going to see clashes between them. Just like you and Nicole used to clash, and you and this one used to clash, and you and that one used to clash. I was dealing with a lot of clashing, a lot of jealousy, a lot of back and forth with Jason and Miharia and this one and that one, that it was driving me insane. You know I've been dealing with this for years. Everybody want to call me and text me and Facebook me about this one said that one, and this one is acting this way towards that one, and this one is feeling shade from that one. It was driving me mad. Because you know that that's not what I care about 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that damn radio. I was only there when the shows was on, and when the shows was off, Jasmine was focusing on Jasmine. So, I constantly went back and forth with Jason and this one, Miharia and that one, Justin and this one. It was just so much back and forth that it was driving me insane. And then the word starts coming out that Kelly is coming home. And when Kelly's coming home, now they want to panic, not all of them, particularly Jason. And if you send this to him, fuck him. But Jason himself, and you can send this copy to him too, but Jason himself, well, I don't know, because Kelly's coming home, and what's going to happen to the show when Kelly comes home, and this and that, and da-da-da-da, and he's having these secret conversations with this one, and secret conversations with that one, and all this stuff. He's panicking, and I'm getting this call from this one. Jason's panicking about Kelly coming home. Kelly don't want to do the show, so what you worrying about it for? Jason's panicking about this one. And then me and Jason talk. Well, I don't know, because I'm hearing this, and I'm hearing that, and all this. Jason. And this is exactly what I said. Jason, Kelly ain't worried about no damn show. Kelly's not coming home to do a fucking show. Kelly don't even want to be on the fucking show. She's not even being bothered, so why are you so fucking worried about it? She don't want to be a part of this shit. So don't worry about it. Kelly's not coming to take over what you put into this for the past 2 years. Kelly's not thinking about this. She's not thinking about Ballroom. She's not thinking about YouTube. She's not thinking about any of this stuff. And that's what my message was to them. My message was, Kelly don't want to be bothered. She don't have access to the room. Leave it alone. She don't want to be on the radio. Leave it alone. She may call in and say something, but leave it the fuck alone. Don't worry about it. You got the keys. You know what to do. You know how to handle it. Well, I don't know, because the group is now, and we don't tolerate the messiness and the exposing people. So what if she comes home and she wants to expose? Kelly ain't thinking about this. You got the keys. You know what to allow in there and what not to allow in there. Well, yeah, because right now I still gotta remove posts and I gotta do this, and when it's a health issue, we finally got the room to a better place, so we don't want to do this again, and we don't have... Okay, well, you got the keys, you know what to do. Remove posts. Don't give the keys to every fucking body. Don't worry about it. And it was driving me insane, Kelly. Driving me insane. Completely insane. And that's really the honest to God fucking truth on my dead fucking mother. That is the truth. I told them not to be worried about Kelly, because when Kelly comes home, she's not thinking about this. No one said verbatimly, Kelly, do not allow Kelly on the show. Those words would never fucking come out of my mouth. Do not give the keys to Kelly. Those words would never come out my fucking mouth. If Kelly wanted something, she knows how to contact me directly. And that's the fucking truth. And when I left Ballroom, period, back in November of that year, what was that, 2015? When I left Ballroom, period, back in November of 2015, I said, I'm not doing this no more. I removed my name, my access, my everything to the groups, to the radio, my credit card information and all. I don't want to be bothered, and I do not
Justice, call into the show.
Happens next. And it was J-Rock who decided after I did that he would keep it going. But that was him keeping it going, not me. That was Jason keeping it going with the rooms, not me. I removed myself. I deactivated Facebook. I deleted every fucking thing. I didn't call. I didn't listen. Hell, I didn't even know they changed the fucking number until months later. I didn't know shit. So for anyone to tell you that I said, do not, do not, do not, I did not say do not. I said, you now have the power to do what you want, not what Jasmine wants, because Jasmine is no longer a part of this. So that's the fucking truth and the fucking story right there. Now, if you want to send this message to Jason, for the record, bitch, you need to motherfucking stop your fucking shit. I cannot believe that we're still talking about something that has been over 3 fucking years ago. This is why I left Ballroom alone, because we still have the tendency of harboring on the same bullshit that has happened years ago. I got enough of my own fucking issues. And for you to even say that I owe you fucking money. Owe you money for what? Doing emails, bitch? Well, doing what? Yes, you were helping me in doing that for me, and I really appreciate it. But bitch, don't act like I owe you thousands and thousands of fucking dollars. Bitch, please, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be known. So take that. That's my motherfucking fee for putting you on. And that's the motherfucking truth. I should have motherfucking started charging bitches for putting them fucking on and making them fucking relevant. And that's the motherfucking truth. That's what it boils down to. So a bitch, I can never owe a motherfucking shit. That's what that boils down to. And all this bullshit about Jasmine asking for this and asking for that and begging for this and begging for that. Bitch, beg my motherfucking ass. Yes, Jasmine has fallen. Yes, Jasmine has lost everything. And maybe that's what was meant to happen, to wake my motherfucking eyes up for being a fucking idiot, for caring and doing for so many fucking people and losing my motherfucking self. That is the real fucking truth, and those are the grits and terms that I have come to accept in my motherfucking life. Right now, I'm battling health issues. Right now, I'm battling mental issues. Physically, emotionally, it's a fucking battle. But most of all, it's a spiritual battle. And I will get through it. That's what it really boils down to. I will get through it. I don't have no hate or no love or no nothing. I am numb to all of this in every fucking body. Kelly, when it comes to you though, you're my sister. I will always love you. I will always care for you. I will always want the best for you. When I hear certain things or see certain things, because I don't watch like that, but every once in a while I want to see how people are doing. And when I see that you're out there and you're doing things, I'm happy that you're alive. I'm happy that you're well. That's all I care about, to know that you're okay. But all this other bullshit, baby, I ain't got shit to do with it. I don't care. And that's what it boils down to. And as far as that storage unit goes, Kelly, I understand where you're coming from. And again, I'm sorry about your storage unit. I'm sorry about your stuff being sold and lost. That's why I separated our stuff. Because in my mind, I had to sit here and say my sister's stuff and my stuff. I got a bigger unit for my stuff, a small unit for yours, packed them up nicely in a box, and said, maybe we can figure it out eventually. When you contacted me in October, I gave you the information. You contacted them and told me. They didn't tell me, you told me. Jasmine, they said it's $220 to get it. And Jasmine, they want a cashier's check or money order. And I told you, Kelly, I'm homeless. Kelly, I'm living in my car. Kelly, I can't do it. You might want to pull some magic or something because I can't do it. Oh, I don't do that no more. Da-da-da-da-da. That's in October. November, you hit me up. You got any updates? Kelly, I told you I don't have nothing, but you didn't want to believe it. You did not want to believe me at all. In December, you contact them and you find out it was sold. You had the opportunity to take care of it yourself, and I know you just got home and you didn't even have nothing for yourself. But sis, I could not do nothing because again, yes, it's hard to believe Jasmine went through this and was going through this, but I could not do nothing. That's why I gave you the contract. That's why I gave you the information. But you did not want to accept that Jasmine has fallen. And I'm sorry that it went that way. But it was never, ever about me doing anything negative towards you. Towards anything. It was not that way. I am truly sorry about your personal items that were lost during my loss. But about that radio bullshit is bullshit. Because I would never, ever tell somebody to not give you, take away, limit you, restrict you from any fucking thing at all. See, you're the one who keeps mentioning that this is what you started. This is what you did. You are the one who does the you. I never did that. It was always we. Even though you kept throwing me under the bus. Oh, Jasmine don't do nothing. She just paid the bills. Which is a fucking lie. That's something you should have never did. But I accepted it and still loved you for it. It's like a dog. You have a dog that wants to piss all over the fucking house. You just have to accept the fact that he's pissing all over the fucking house. But that don't mean that you don't love him. You just put him in his place and beat his ass. And what happens? What does he do a week later? He pisses all over the house. And you just kind of come to accept it. I came to accept the way that you did things. And the things that you said. But never ever, Kelly, ever would I tell someone to not do something that you and I have always been a part of each other. So why would I limit what you and I have, or what you and I do, or what you and I have created, or what you and I have shared? What makes you think I would do something like that? That's just you coming home from jail with all the paranoia of who's really out there for you and who was really going to be there for you, and you were locked up and you weren't hearing from everyone, and then nobody was sending you packages and money like you thought you was going to get, because you felt the whole community turned their back on you when you got locked up. So you came home with a chip on your shoulder, but the wrong thing you did was have that chip towards me, because that's not really what it was. As I told you, even when we were in jail, Jasmine's going through something. You didn't want to believe that I was struggling even while you were in jail, dealing with depression, dealing with everything that I was going through, losing business. I was falling when you were locked up. I even told you that you weren't even around to help me when you got locked up. You even told me, damn, I can kind of sense that I'm not there to help you go through what you're going through when I'm locked up. You even fucking told me that. I mentally started losing it, because the person that was always there for me every fucking day, that would sit on FaceTime with me, sit on the fucking phone with me, listening to each other fucking breathe when you were home, now she's not fucking there for me either. So yes, I was falling. I'm not saying I fell because you went to jail. I'm just saying the only person that I fucking trusted, the only person I would open up to, the only person that would talk to me and guide me and encourage me is no longer to fuck around. So I started falling the fuck apart again and again, and it was downward spiral from there. But that's neither here or there. Whatever. But all those lies and all that bullshit needs to come to a halt. Really. And that's the fucking truth. And this is the last time I'm saying it. I'm never bringing it up again. It's over with. I'm sorry. I truly am. But I'm done.
Okay, so text your girlfriends, I am your girlfriends, and let them know that I am on live. I'm about to bring Jason on the line. I'm about to bring Marcus on the line. I'm about to bring Jusss on the line. I told y'all, tell y'all girlfriends, bitch, that there will be no show tomorrow night. I'm on the road tomorrow night to go to motherfucking DC to sit with motherfucking Lonnie and motherfucking Miami on motherfucking Tuesday. So I'm giving y'all a clapback show motherfucking early, bitch, honey, because I need to make sure that I'm in DC with my Judy or duty. But the people are coming, and we're gonna take a motherfucking break. And when we come back from taking a break, because the people are coming, Jason, Jusss, and Marcus will be on the live on the air. We're back, and we're live on the air. That was a commercial break for words from our sponsors, honey, because y'all know I got paid advertisement. The only person in Ballroom that has that. Jason, Jusss, and Marcus, you are live on the air on a special Sunday edition of the Weekend Clapback motherfucking show. Are y'all here for the shit or what?
I'm definitely here for the shit.
I am more ready. So do I go first? How are we going to do this?
Baby, well, go ahead, baby, honey. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, honey, baby. Get your life.
Okay. Well, let's start with this because I'm not going to say fuck you, because life has already done that to you. I'm not going to say I'm going to pray for you, because that's not, the Christian in me is not saying that right now. Let me start with this right now. Jasmine, whatever the fuck your real name is, young lady, old woman, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. There is no reason, or there was no reason for me to ever feel threatened by Kelly. Because if we go back in time and we go back in history, there was a time when Jason has always said to Kelly, to Jasmine, and to everyone, don't take it personal, but I really didn't give a fuck about Monday night, for the simple fact I was told Monday night was about the people that went to the ball, Tuesday night was my night. So yes, even then, I've only always concerned myself with Tuesday. It's always been Tuesday and possibly Wednesday. Now, when Kelly was on the Kelly Run Tour, there was a time when I had to step in and be switchboard for Monday night. And then one particular incident, I was on a private, well, not a private conversation, but I was on a conversation with some of my now girlfriends, and it came up again that I said Tuesday night is the night I'm more concerned with, and Monday. So it got back to Jasmine. Jasmine then took that back to Kelly. Then it got back to me that Kelly did not want me to run switchboard on Monday. She didn't want me to have anything to do with Monday because of something that she was told. Now, me and Kelly never got to have a conversation about that, nor did I ever get to ask Kelly about that because that was neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, I still ran Monday night for Kelly. I still run Monday nights for Kelly here. So I've never been threatened by Kelly. I always wanted Kelly to come back. I was always under the impression that Kelly was coming back so that Jason could take a step back and only worry about Tuesdays because Kelly would have Monday, I would have Tuesday, and J-Rock would have Wednesday. That's what I was told. That's what J-Rock was told. That's what Justin heard when Justin was on part of...
Can someone get... Wait, hold on, Jason. Can someone get J-Rock up here on this phone, baby, honey? Because I need to get all parties involved in this situation on top of this situation. So there will be no more situation. Because like Jasmine said at the end of her message, bitch, this is going to be the last time that we talk about this. This needs to be the last time that we talk about this. So can someone get Rodney on the phone? Someone get J-Rock on the phone. Because this is going to be the last time that we talk about this shit.
Cause but see, this is the shit because see, like I've been being cool or whatever, but see, she trying to come back and do all this. Stop trying to manipulate people, whatever. Stop trying to have all this. Nobody's gonna talk about the 17-year-old she was dating. Nobody's gonna talk about the fact that the people had actually come to her house, and basically the police were called and shit like that. We not gonna talk about that. So
Justin, because she said,
this is my shit. This is my shit.
Speak on that and so much more. Because I'm going to speak on that and so much more. So no, I got this. I got this, brother. You're there, but I got this because no, Miss Thing, you're not going to play that game. So I do want J-Rock and Rodney on this line. Because Jasmine, who are you that I need to lie on you? Who are you that I need to lie on you to become friends with Kelly? Because I don't have to do that. Because anything I had to say to Kelly, just like when I wrote Kelly that one letter and Kelly wrote that letter back to me, in that letter, Kelly failed to tell y'all Jason was ready to walk away from the radio then because Jason was tired of the bullshit. Now all that back and forth with all this person was coming to you, and that are these same people coming to you? Well, they the same icons like Stewart and Andre that you were reading and saying that they were illiterate? Are these the same icons that you were? Are these same people that was coming to you saying that I was panicking? Because if I want to know what I was panicking about. Because one, you brought Maharia, and just like I got rid of Milan, I got rid of her. So she was never a threat. So I really want to know who these threats were to me. Because I've never looked at Rodney as a threat. I don't look at Kelly as a threat. I don't look at Justin. I welcome Kelly coming back. Why would if I did not want Kelly to come back, why did I feel so hesitant to tell her the truth? Because I was confused, like every motherfucking body else. So, Miss Thing, we're not going to do that. And as far as you making me relevant, bitch, no, I was relevant from the day that I came out. My mom was pussy, and she accepted and loved me as her motherfucking son. I'm relevant in my real motherfucking life. I'm in a home. You're homeless. So how? And I'm not making fun of your motherfucking situation because, bitch, Miss Rich, bitch, sitting by the pool, you put your motherfucking self there. And I hope that you can take yourself away from there.
I'm not even working. You were talking about Jason doing the emails, not putting money in your pocket. That's not nobody else's fault but yours. But every other conversation that I'm a part of, or when I was involved with it, I'm hearing about you asking for money from different people. I never have said anything about that. So, but the screenshots that everybody got, that's basically, it's saying it's that. That's not us. We not saying shit about you. This been months ago. My thing is like, and let the shit go. My thing, you were supposed to be dead like almost the middle of the year, last year. So what the fuck is we even having a conversation for, bitch? You got me fucked up.
And let me just say this. Jasmine, I would have no beef with you, and I would have no beef with you or no problem with you. I passed the money that you owe me, because I would never see that like some of the other people will never see the $1,800, the $600, the $1,200 that they've lent your ass in the last 3 years. My problem is I reached out to you because I started getting phone calls about a car you were shaking your purse for Christopher motherfucking Hayden. That's the problem that I had with you when I reached out to motherfucking J-Rock. So maybe if you wasn't shaking your purse so much to get boys cars so that they would fuck you in that nasty decapitated dick that you still got down there, maybe then you wouldn't be so fucked up in your motherfucking head. So we won't deal with that. So girl, we can put a rest to everything that you possibly have to say about the radio show, because I could care less about a motherfucking Tanner Chop. It's in the right motherfucking hands right now. So just like Kelly could say, the I, when Kelly stops saying I, that's where the fuck I come in with the I. And bitch, it was more than 2 years, because let's be real, your fat lazy ass stopped doing the radio show way before 2 motherfucking years, when your fat lazy, your no longer fat lazy ass decided that you weren't going to do commercials anymore, but you were going to still take those people money. So Jasmine the scammer, girl, this is a game that you don't want, not with me, because bitch, I know where all your bodies are motherfucking buried at. So let's not we're going to do this today, and we're going to do it, and at the end of it, I pray for your peace. I pray for your peace of mind, because girl, it's gone. You're delusional as motherfucking fuck. So go back to that man, the same man that told you Jack put a root on you. Go back to him, get another chicken, go running in the woods naked, and let them throw chicken blood all on your dumb ass, and waste more money on that.
Well, Lord, bitch. Oh, Lord, honey. Okay.
Everybody else got screenshots. I got them too. But you're now saying fuck ballroom. But ballroom is the same people that you went running to stores to say ballroom is not helping you in your time of need. When I can count 5 people in ballroom who have sent your lazy, no good, I'm dying of cancer, woe is me, help me ass.
And here's the thing, we never had no ill will with Jasmine. I have no issue with her. My whole thing is like, you try to manipulate every situation that comes around, everybody that's involved. And then when shit don't go your way, it goes wrong, then you try to play everybody. We ain't do shit to you at all. Everything that we've done, we did because we wanted to do it. And that's been money out of our pocket. And I've never asked for anything. Just like when Jason got to Florida, out of respect for you to come to Florida, you got that shit going on with him down there on that. Like, my nigga, it's not even as serious. Just let that shit go. If you're unwell, if you're sick and shit like that, just do what you need to do and take care of yourself. Just stop with the bullshit.
Jasmine, is that the real reason? Because I know you're going to see this. So, Jasmine, is that the real reason that you got into it with me in Florida? Because I was able to get upgraded to a suite. I was able to pay for a suite my whole entire trip, and it wasn't done on craft or stunt. It was out of my own pocket. Because, Jasmine, while you're saying you're making me relevant, I feel bad for all the meals that you bought me when we went to IHOP. So the meals that you bought me.
Jesus take the wheel, honey.
I don't have to work today. I'm just not here for it.
Can I get I need that person that was on the phone lines with us earlier that's listening from the switchboard. You know who you are, young lady. Can you press 1, honey? Cuz I'm here for all y'all shit, honey. You know, I don't want people to have to wait and sit and vent and hold on to things, because I was told to send a message to Jason. So I called Jason and let Jason hear the message. And so why wait all the way until tomorrow night to do a show, bitch? Honey, bitch, I got the keys to the city, bitch. Why just do a show tonight, bitch, and get it out the way, bitch? So we here for the shit, bitch. So, you know, I know it's a lot of people that's here.
Let me say something real quick. Like,
you ever think that those dreams you were having about snakes, did you ever think when you said you was having dreams about snakes and it was Jack, maybe the snake was you? Because you just as tree-faced and twisted as you can be. Because then this minute Kelly is your sister, and you're right, because once you say somebody's your sister, they're gonna always be your sister or your brother because you're estranged. But family don't treat family the way you treated her. Family don't say to call straight to voicemail when they call and when they locked up. I don't send people that call me from jail straight to voicemail. Vince just got on my motherfucking nerves when he was away. But I looked out for my sister because I said that was my motherfucker. I didn't want to, and I read the dog shit out of her, but I did it. So I was there. I was there from the beginning. So I know about the times when you got estranged from Kelly after you Caesar went up there and you fell in love with Christopher Hayden on that ride up there to see Kelly. How you falling in love with somebody on a ride to visit your sister? I don't understand that. But you fell in love with him, and then you went from Florida to Virginia, almost putting miles on your motherfucking car, busting veins in your motherfucking leg to be with a nigga that didn't even want you. But you begged me, you asked me and Justin to use ourselves as references for this motherfucker. Girl, I don't understand. But I'm the irrelevant one. But I'm that irrelevant. And I'm not going to say I was irrelevant. I was naive because I was warned about you. I was warned about you. I was warned about you by so many motherfucking people. And they said, she gonna get you. And I said, she's not gonna do that. Where's the da-da-da-da-da? We got this and calling her mother gone, my mother. Girl, you didn't get me, but you got yourself. You got yourself, and you got yourself in a good way. And I don't take pleasure in anybody's downfall. But you reap what you motherfucking sow. And bitch, I got the needle and thread out right now.
Oh Lord.
Talking that man on Instagram and watching who he was with and all that stuff, then getting upset and calling me and Justin and J-Rock, and you was sending PlayStation 4s. Maybe if you wasn't sending PlayStation 4s over to Paris and spending all that money over there in Paris, you would still have some money. You dumb bitch, I bet you wish you had some of that $10,000 that you gave out now, don't you? Maybe if everybody involved were put together and gave you $1, you could get your meds for the next 3 days. Because I ain't never known nobody that can only get meds for 3 days.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on, we got a caller. 410-845. You're live on the air on the clapback. Oh, they hung up. Okay. So anybody else that's on the phone lines, if you feel free, you want to press 1, definitely feel free to press 1, honey. You could definitely come here, and we're definitely here for the shit, honey. Okay.
And I'm gonna be for real, and everybody that that didn't know us, that accepted us due to Jasmine, I appreciate that. That was cool. I don't need no type of relevance in ballroom or whatever because my bills get paid. I go to work every day. I have my own shit. This is secondary. This is something for me to do. This is literally it's a pastime for me. So I really don't give no fucks for it. So all this extra shit, it's too much. If you're that ill, if you're that unwell, you shouldn't be sitting up there trying to.
I want to know what relevancy did you give me? Because any connection I made with anyone, because the people that you wanted to make me relevant with, I say all the time, bitch, I don't even want to sit at the table with them. I made my own table. I like the misfits of motherfucking ballroom. So the people, and so to me, as like Letitia and them like to say, the fab knots as they are, girls, those fab knots that you wanted me to rub elbows with, they can kiss my ass. Like you can kiss my ass now.
I was gonna tell you to get that number, honey, and call that number.
Which number?
From the screenshots.
The 407 number.
Well, I don't give a fuck. I'll say the number out loud so everybody can have it.
Nah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna be nice.
You really do love your sister. That's so wonderful. You really do. See, you still love your sister. That's good.
Jason, let me tell you something. I'm this type of person is that even though I take people off and on my boat and stuff, at the end of the day, you still have compassion for people. You still have compassion for people, even though you don't speak to people. When I see people, like, my whole thing was when I came home from jail, anybody that I had any ill will with before I went to prison, I didn't want to have any ill will with them when I came home from prison. So that's why I reached out to everyone I had ill will with. And it wasn't to reach out to them for me to be girlfriends with them or for us to sit around and talk on the phone and kiki and write statuses and stuff. It's about, just when you see that person, that you can be cordial with that person and you can say hi and you can say bye and you can keep it moving. The relationship will never, ever be the same as the relationship was at one point in your life, but just to have the simple fact of you in the same building with that person, y'all can be cordial, y'all can say hi and keep it moving. That was my goal with everyone that I had problems with before I came home, was to make right with them, even though at the end of the day they was the one that did me wrong and I never did nothing to them, but just to make sure that we can be peaceful and be in the same place.
That's why in January, and that's why, and because it was in December, it was right before the new year, and that's why in December, before the year ended, we did what we did so that I could leave her and all this madness behind. Nobody is dwelling on tens of chops anymore. We're here, they're there.
It's always some shit.
And thank you, Penelope. We are here. We're here. She's there. I could care less about the last 2 years or whatever happened the last year and a half when she couldn't afford to pay for the show no more, and we had to call her and say, Jasmine is saying that the bill needs to be paid, and then eventually J-Rock just started paying for the show. When we told Jasmine then to end the show on a high note, when it had that last anniversary show on that show, and we asked her where I live in Baltimore. We asked her where to end the show, and she said no, because Kelly's coming home. She always said Kelly was coming home. We keeping the show going because Kelly's coming back. So yes, it wasn't until she did say eventually. She did say, but that was like weeks. That was weeks leading up to you coming home that you weren't coming back to the show. But that was after you came on the air and said you wasn't coming back. We heard it from you first that you weren't coming back to Tens of Chops. We didn't hear it from her. We heard it from you. When you came on the anniversary show, in fact, it wasn't even on Jasmine's show. It was on Susan's show, is where you said you were not coming back to you weren't coming back to Tens of Chops. And then we went on from there. And so all of that back and forth, girl, ain't nobody mad. Nobody is worried or threatened. Nobody was worried or threatened by anything. It was a matter of what was said to keep people going. Because let's be real, for anybody that's out there listening now or will listen later, you could all tell that Jason was tired. So girl, while you said you for 6 years, you did it for 3.5, maybe 4 years, then your ass decided, I'm just going to take the money, I'm going to let them do this, and I'm going to fall back because I'm going crazy. So yes, girl, you fell off, and you might not want to say you fell off because Kelly went away. No, bitch, you fell off because Kelly went away. You lost it when Kelly went away because Kelly was your motherfucking bread and motherfucking butter, and that's going to be the end all to the be all of that, and that's how I feel about that motherfucking situation. So yes, girl, you fell way the fuck off, and you was the motherfucking one that was irrelevant. You have always been a non-motherfucking factor. It was Kelly that was the motherfucking headliner, and like the fuck she said, bitch, you paid the bills. Just like, yes, I ran the show, and J-Rock paid the motherfucking bills. So girl, take that. You're going to be my sister. At the end of the day, I love you. I want the best for you. I watch from time to time. Bitch, you watch every motherfucking day under a fake motherfucking alias ass fucking profile. Bitch, you ain't fooling me, yourself, or anybody else. Money, and that you are still hitting up for money.
And the shade is a lot of you, we don't even have to say your names, but you know each other in the truth. So So it's shade all the way around. Like for real. Like you're directing your anger to the wrong girls. Like we haven't released any of your information. We said what we said about you, and we left that shit at that, and that was it. So like it for all it is.
Well, let's address this. And this was, I called one of those people yesterday that confided in me and told me that they gave her some money. Because when I saw Stewart's post, I instantly thought he was talking about Jasmine. And my concern is because I know that Stewart and everybody that's going to donate is concerned in a genuine manner. And if she's genuinely in need because, she's going through, by all means help her. But I think that you should have all the information before you go and take your hard-earned money that you work hard for and go and have it done. Because, while she's doing this, sources say she's been online playing Injustice, which is a new game that just came out on PlayStation 4 for $99. So I don't understand how you homeless or you living in your car and you playing Injustice over the internet or on the PlayStation 4. So before you go send your money, and by all means we can't tell grown people what to do with their money, make sure that you review everything and do it with the right thing, because money don't come the way how it used to come anymore. We can't pull out magic wands and get how we get it. So be careful. The Bible says be wise with what you have. Don't be no fool. And for those, and it's nothing personal. So for anybody that feels some kind of way, you never liked me anyway, and I probably don't even know who you are. So that don't even matter. For you teen Jasmine people that who all day because she sent you makeup or she did something for you. That's kudos. That's what people supposed to do when you paying forward. You paying forward. I do stuff for people all the motherfucking time, but I don't need them to come on Facebook and tell me what I did for them. I don't have to buy friends. You're either gonna be my friend or you're not gonna be my friend. And half the people that she did something for, bitch, she don't like you any motherfucking way. So while you defending her, she read you, and she probably still reads you.
Oh, and to Jay, I didn't say that she was online playing Injustice because I don't know, because I got an Xbox, honey, okay? And I got the old Xbox, bitch. And so I don't know how to go online, honey, but that was the word on the street, honey, okay? I got a PlayStation 4, bitch. I can't afford that, bitch. I ain't going up in no motherfucking store trying to get no motherfucking PlayStation 4 and motherfucking upgrade my motherfucking Xbox to the new Xbox and shit.
She was just online a day ago. So bitch, how you play? And I know for a motherfucking fact that you.
Fortunately, I was one of those people that saw her on my PlayStation 4, and when I saw her playing Injustice 2, I kind of gagged, and then I blocked her because I didn't want to see her. I didn't want any contact with her. And the funniest thing is that me and J-Rock just had a conversation a couple of days ago, and we had this conversation about her, and maybe him and her had a conversation, and I was like, if Jasmine and I were friends, and I realized now that we weren't, I was just an employee of hers that was doing emails, that was trying to help her keep her business maintained. So if Jasmine and I were friends... No, you weren't an employee because employees get paid.
Marla, you're live on the air.
Thank you. I was an indentured servant. Thank you.
You were just doing. Let me be honest with you. She was doing stuff just out of being Jasmine's friend. He was trying to be her friend. Jasmine did not give a fuck about Jason, and she proved that when she was in Florida. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. My thing is like, at least if you're gonna do some shit, if you're gonna have somebody doing some shit, at least give them something. Or if you're gonna run out of your money,
they had an agreement. That's why she does owe him. They agreed on a payment, and he wasn't paid. So that when businesses go bad, unfortunately, Justin, if your company goes bankrupt tomorrow, they still got to figure out a way to make payroll to you, right? Or you will stop coming to work. So, but don't sit here and have somebody do the work and then months later throw back in their face, well, I paid you by that. That wasn't the agreement. If that was the agreement, whatever it was, that would have been the case. But don't sit here and it's just disrespectful and say, well, you did that and you owe me, like, because if that's the case, that
harboring those feelings.
Darling, honey, pumpkin, sweetie poo pie. You're just as irrelevant as I am because to this day, people still want to know what you motherfucking iconic for. So let's not. Let's really not. Let's not. So we not going to do that because if I'm irrelevant and you made me relevant, I really don't want your relevancy because nobody really sees your iconic status. They don't. So maybe you should take the iconic status to the bank and say, I'm Jasmine Couture, the icon. I help so many people. I'm homeless. All I got to my name is these 2 dozens PlayStation 4 and this Injustice 2 game. Can you please help?
I want an iconic payday loan. Bitch, don't fuck with me. I just don't have the time. I like, for real, past this point, like, if there's another show, if she goes live, all this other shit, don't tag me and shit. I don't want to be involved because to me,
Hey, shit, hold on, y'all.
Welcome.
Hold on, y'all.
Please enter your host pin when...
to start your show now, press
Since it appears you're calling back into the last show, we are reconnecting you now.
Irrelevant in your job status, but wasn't it in July, right before you were going to lose your home? You reached out to me, and maybe that's why you're mad with me, because I couldn't play catch and save a hole and save a business that already sunk, because I told you months down the road prior, Jasmine, if you don't do what you want to do, you're going to lose your business. Maybe that's what it is. You're upset with me because I didn't lose your business. You did. You chose to lose your business because you was lending your truck to a 16-year-old that told you he was 21. You were lending your truck to a 16-year-old that was about to have your ass locked up, and you was about to go on the run for. Maybe that's why you're upset with me. And if that is, I can't control that, girl. I tried to help you. I tried to keep you on top of your toes. I tried to be an assistant to you so that you could maintain your life, the lifestyle that you have people thinking you were living. I tried to keep you accustomed to what you were used to in your delusional ass mind of yours.
Marlon, you're live on the air.
I just have, I'm sitting here listening to all of this and all of that. Hello, Mommy. Hey, hello, Jason, and all you guys. But,
Hey, Mom.
It's Sunday. I just feel like, and honestly, Kelly know how I am when it comes, Marcus know this, how I am when it comes to friends and stuff like that. How do you guys be so close? And then y'all are like, you are really, you are going so in on her, like,
Marlon, they were never friends, and I think they come from a hurtful place. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, Marlon. I was one of the people that told Jason she's going to turn on you, just like Jasmine. Me and Jasmine used to be somewhat close, not as close as them, but the minute I told her something that I really didn't think that was, across the line, she took personal about a ball. She threw me away, and she wished bad on me. Like, literally, I think she prayed for my decline. So if you want the good word, Marlon, since you say it's Sunday, here's the scripture. If a man does not work, he does not eat. That's the good word for today.
Well, no, this is not,
Wait, Marlon, you spoke. Now let me answer your question. First of all, at one point...
Hold on, y'all. Let him finish his statement.
How does a person get on Facebook and do this or get on radio show and do this? This is how a person does it. Because the same stuff that I'm saying...
I'm not done.
Hold on, Jason, let him finish my head.
I'm saying, hold on. I'm saying, period. It really gets not just that situation. It really gets to me how people sit on these fucking radio shows or internet and stuff of these people, because some way, somehow, you don't take their personal business. But I don't, in some way, somebody trusted you with some type of, girl, I don't got my rent this month, or girl, bitch, the police came knocking on my door, or bitch, I got a warrant in 3 states, or bitch, I think I got a good visa. Someone is trusting you with this info, and I take it very, it's so, like, that's why I don't be friends with people like that, because in the moment you get into it with them, they go beyond. Bitch, you don't know how to dress. Or
Marlon, they saying speak up, Marlon. Marlon, speak up. They can't hear you.
Because Marlon expects you to be loyal to me. If I have never done anything, and everybody, years of the people have said, you're going to get
Well, Marlon, that's what she told them. And because of that reason, they did things for her. They feel as though they're being manipulated. They don't believe that that's true.
I was giving that as an example. I'm still not going to go and say...
Let's stop talking about examples. Let's speak in truth. That's the problem now. We try to avoid and we say stuff like, oh, the girls called and said, or I heard. No, bitch, you know who we heard from. She said it. The problem, you're asking people, how can they...
But what I do believe is that Kelly and Jasmine, I think that her and Jasmine were really good sisters.
I believe that. I believe that.
Did care. I think that Jasmine actually wanted Kelly to probably be the next Wendy Williams. Who knows? I don't know.
And I believe that, but the problem is that and I don't think that Kelly has gone above the line. Honestly, I can understand how both people feel. The problem is, Marlon, is that sometimes you have to humble yourself and just say, this and I'm that. You know, despite of it all, you've been here for me. I'm doing things because people weren't. Well, some of us did not care that Jasmine had a lot of money and she had a big house with a pool and did all that. So we weren't her friend or her associate because of what she could do something for us because she did nothing for us. So at the end of the day, the same people that they can't do one thing for you today are the people that you were helping, that you were there for, that can't be there for you. And the people who wanted to be on your side, that was going to tell you the truth, whether you liked it, if it was good, bad, or indifferent, that's the people that you thought that wasn't on your team because they told you the truth.
You thought wasn't shit, or you thought wasn't shit, or you thought, as the colloquial term, you thought they were bricks, or they were not, they were all this whatever.
Yeah, but
so, I mean, at the end of the day, it was a lopsided friendship in the first place.
Yeah, but then later down the line, you right. I haven't heard Jasmine say anything.
Well, that's you that haven't heard. She clear. We just clearly played the stuff and did it for you.
Personally, she didn't say, Jason, you're ugly, or Jason, your feet stink, or Jason, I didn't hear nothing personal. It was all about the radio show. I didn't really hear nothing personal.
So Marlon, and I'm not being smart, and if you take it that way, then you take it that way. But what is your point? Because just like we had said last week just like with Andre and them last week, these are my feelings that I have held for all. Exactly what the doctor told her about cancer. But when Jasmine wanted to call me, as long as I was being messy with her, as long as I was doing her damage control, she wanted to talk. But as soon as I said, Jasmine, that's wrong, and you shouldn't be doing that, Jason got put in exile with everybody else. So your point might make sense to somebody else, but it's not making sense to me right now.
Hold on. Hello?
My point is, if you get all that good shit, what the fuck will make you turn into the devil advocate and start doing the opposite? Because that means that something went, that means it's fake. Because if I genuinely aired and listened to her cancer problems and helped her with Corey and this and the other, there's no way of fuck I can wake up.
Marlon, how many times are you going to let a dog bite you before you got to put the dog down?
But listen what I'm saying.
No. You don't.
But what I'm saying is, what did she do that bad? Maybe I'm wrong.
Hold on. It's still stuff, Marlon. They're still holding stuff in. They still ain't told it all yet. That's the point. They're still trying to be loyal. Hold on. Well, Marlon, This is bigger than thing. Now I want to address so I got a text message, Marcus. Hold on, they said, Marcus, why are you going so hard? I'm not going hard.
This is a key to me.
Somebody asked me, why am I going so hard? Marcus is not going so hard. Marcus is sitting here. I'm really trying to pin out between the two. But to be honest with you, the reason why, when I was going through something personal, I felt like, honestly, Jasmine was the one that was pushing it real hard, trying to bring attention to it. And so I can understand you reap what you sow, but I honestly felt like people were praying against me. And every night that I prayed, I said, well, God, just turn that stuff right back around and look at what's happening. And so I don't have no proof. Of course you don't. But of course the streets talk and you hear what people say and things like that. And honestly, I never had anything against her. But I don't have anything personal. Everybody want to feel as though it's a lie now. So let's just put it all out on the street. She says that she has terminal cancer. If she has terminal cancer, my condolences are to her. My heart goes out to her, and I hope that the community can come together to help her. I personally don't believe it. I would need to see some proof. If there is some proof, I'll be the first bitch to stand up and help donate to make sure that she's taken care of, because I wouldn't want to see my worst enemy on the street to be struggling and things like that. But I feel as though we're being lied to and you're being manipulated. Only needed help.
Because that is my point. That is my point right there. If it is cancer, because my mother, my grandmother, my grandfather, and my grandfather, because cancer runs prevalently on both sides of my family. If it was cancer, which is still yet to be determined to me, if it was cancer, I would have still been by her side. Let me explain something to you, Marlon. This is how much of a friend I was to her. When Jasmine first told me what she was going through with her and Corey, I was going to put my stuff on hold here and go down there to Florida to be with her, because she was like, I'm by myself, I don't, and she was going through it. So that's the kind of friend I was to her. Was she that same kind of friend to me? The answer is absolutely hell motherfucking no. And if you had a friend like that, you would probably feel the same way too. So yes, I have every right to feel the way I feel. You have every right to your opinion, and I respect that, because it's a grown man. We can agree to disagree. Because let me say this, there is still stuff. You don't shit on the people that know where your bones are buried. There are things I could have still said about her, but I have yet to say, because on some level, just like Kelly, I still respect somewhat of her, and I want the best for her. But the best for her is to stay away from me, because she means me no goodwill.
What were you trying to say, Marlon?
Hold on. If she didn't do anything good, it sounds to me like she really didn't do any good. So, what the hell were you going down there to help her for? And you gave up your number for them to call your phone when they would put them in the car. And you were in South Africa.
Because Jasmine had never done nothing. Because Marlon, call me a fool because what Jasmine did to other people, maybe I was a fool in thinking she would never do that to me until I was put in that place. So that's why I did what I did. Because now you're hearing me say, I called her a friend. She made it clear today that I was never a friend to her, so that was a mistake on my part. And when I learned that was a mistake on my part, I backed a fucking way from Jasmine.
And Marlon, maybe you still kind of new to the scene, but you'll realize a lot of people, they're only your friend when you can do something for them. The minute you can't help them, the minute that you can say yes 199 times. The one time you say no, it's all gloves are off and it's you against the world. And so honestly, I don't put no trust in nothing that nobody ever said, because honestly, I already looked at it like that. We're not friends. We ain't gonna never be friends. And it is what it is. Take advantage of the opportunities that are presented. It is what it is. And when you find that one genuine person, that might be one in a lifetime. Everybody.
Hold on, y'all. We got another caller. 267-980. You're live on the air on the clapback. 267-980. You're live on the air.
Caller.
Okay, they gone.
Well, I feel that a lot of people really wanted Kelly and Jasmine to, like, come in because, they just really.
Why would anybody want that? Why would anybody want that, Paula?
That's how people are.
I don't think that's all. I really don't think that. I think the truth of the matter is people want people to see it for what it is.
Divide and conquer. You know that. So therefore, if you can't, they divide you. You have to divide them. Sometimes
Why would you want to conquer somebody that's not even winning? Like, that don't even make no sense. You want to beat the loser?
It makes perfect sense. A lot of people stirred a lot of pots and a lot of things and this and the other. Because listening to the story of what Jasmine was saying, she was saying that the storage, it was $200-something, which is not a lot of money for some people. But some people don't have $200, but that's not a lot of money. But I think that she probably really did. But the fact of
and we addressed that with Kelly. I mean, not to be fierce, but we told Kelly, we knew about this months ago. And honestly, Kelly come up with all the other money she wanted. She could have came up with $200. I think Kelly, the truth is somewhere in the middle. Everything that Jasmine said was not true. Everything Kelly said, Kelly might have a perception of it. And the truth is somewhere in the middle.
Kelly, who got the story? What made Jasmine go get you a story?
What'd you say?
I said, you asked me a question.
What made Jasmine go get you a storage and put yourself in the storage?
I don't know. You would have to ask Jasmine that. Like I told Jasmine in the message I sent to Jasmine. Hold on. Like I told Jasmine in the message I sent to Jasmine, how I felt when I asked you.
563-999-3792. 563-999-3792.
Like I told Jasmine in the message, when I came home and I asked Jasmine to send me my stuff, right? Okay. Jasmine said she sent me the stuff that was Jasmine sent me the stuff that was left down on the garage floor. Everything else, she said, Corey and his mother had cleaned up the garage and they had put everything else of my stuff up in the attic. So she sent me the stuff that was visible to her. Like I told Jasmine in the message I sent to Jasmine, well, when you lost your house and you took everything out to put everything in storage, you should have hit me up then, because I would have made arrangements for you to send my stuff to me there so my stuff never had to go in storage.
But then, Kelly, let me say this. I'm not the principle of, I should have notified the principle of me even thinking about even the next big shit while I'm already getting thrown out. For me to even think about the next big shit, to put it in storage, is good enough for me. Because it already gets thrown out. Some bitches would have said, the hell with her shit, bitch. I don't even got nowhere to put my shit. But for somebody to get someone's stuff and put it in a storage, that is really nice. That's a friend. To me.
So Marlon, let me ask you a question. So Marlon,
if my stuff was.
So wait, hold on. So Marlon, so if you tell me, Marlon, if Audrey, when you went through your situation and Audrey would have got your stuff and packed your shit up, if Audrey would have just said fuck it and just left the shit there and said the hell with the shit, how would you have felt? Answer the question, Marlon. If Audrey didn't go get your stuff because Audrey was going through his own situation, Marlon, and Audrey said the hell with Marlon shit and just left your shit when you went to Jamaica and didn't go pack up your fucking apartment, how would you have felt?
Hold on. What Kelly's saying is that Andre just never took my steps to this. One step is to leave it inside of the house. Another step is to pack up your shit and put it in storage. She didn't leave it in the house. She packed it up and put it in storage.
Okay, but Marlon, do you understand, Marlon, what I said was, when I came home, I asked for my stuff when I came home. I got the stuff that was visible to the naked eye, because everything else was placed up in the attic, is what I was told. Everything else was placed up in the attic. So when everything else came down out the attic, my thing, what I would have did was, bitch, I'm not gonna pay for if I already know that I'm fucked up. Because, okay, Jasmine, listen, hold on. Jasmine said, listen, hold on. Jasmine said that she made a storage room for her stuff, and she made a storage room for my stuff. So if I already know that I'm fucked up and I'm in a bind and I can't do it, I would have sent the stuff to the person so I don't have to add extra bills on top of what I'm going through.
You were out? You said you were home?
I was home, Marlon. So everybody that's listening, I don't really, at this point, the stuff is gone. It's nothing that I can do about the stuff at this point. But as a reasonable thinking person, as myself, if I'm already in a bind and I already lost my house, why am I going to put my stuff in a personal storage, then put this person's stuff in a personal storage? Let me just send this bitch this shit so I don't have to add extra bills onto myself and stress myself out.
Well, see, that's the I can't really answer why you did that. If you were home, I would have said, hey, bitch, what you want me to do, because I gotta get out tomorrow.
And it would have been very much, Kelly, you need to come down here and come get your stuff.
And it would have been very, I'm gonna send you $40, Miss Thing, bitch. Get some motherfucking boxes, box that shit up, Miss Thing. I'm gonna call you, bitch. I'm gonna call one of my girlfriends that whoop wop, Miss Thing. Bitch, I'm gonna get her account number and have that shit FedEx to my motherfucking house over fucking night.
Well, at this time, I think maybe she wasn't thinking in the right state of mind. Because me, I would have sent you your shit. Because I wouldn't want to be bothered with it. So if you was home, I thought you was locked. But if you was home, when she was transporting shit to the U-Haul or whatever, I would have sent you your shit and got out the way. Why she didn't send it to you, we wouldn't. That's something you should ask. You should say, hey, Jasmine, why didn't you send it to my mother? Why didn't you send me my stuff? Maybe faster. Because with the understanding, there won't be a misunderstanding.
But it's too late now. The stuff is gone, so there's no reason to cry over spilled milk. I think they're over that part.
It's not about crying. That's the problem with people when they get into it with each other. Because if we never came to a realization or understanding, so in the back of my head, it's going to always be some beef. Because, bitch, I never got the story from you. I never got the real.
She apologized. She said on the video, I apologize. I'm sorry. And honestly, that sounded the most sincere. I truly believe in my heart that Jasmine is going through something, and I pray that she gets out of it, because we all have been there. We all have gone through our rough spots. I understand. That sounded genuine, and I really hope that thing. I just hope before people go out, and this is the reason why I'm speaking, before people go out and go spend their hard-earned money that they work for or cram for or effort for, whatever they do to do it, before they help, they understand the whole situation. Realize that everything that you're being told may or may not be true. Some people are going to decide to send it. Some people are not. As a community, if the community's going to help her pay her rent for a few months, I don't mind donating to that. I don't believe in giving her the money. If y'all going to make the check out to the leasing office, that's fine. I'm willing to help anybody.
Hold on, y'all. We got some callers. 213-864. You're live on the air on the clapback.
Hey, Callie.
Hey.
Hey. I want to make a comment, Kelly. In the past, I lost a condo and $35,000 worth of clothing, jewelry, furs, and shoes, and everything like that. So, it's in the past. It's in the past, Now I have to build a whole brand new foundation, a brand new home, and restore all the things that were stolen and lost from me. So whatever Jasmine is, and the things that you have lost, we just have to talk a little bit along. You understand what I'm saying?
I chopped it up as a loss. There's nothing I can do about it. All I can do is move on. Only thing I can do is move on with my life. And and better my life. Let me tell y'all something. I look at this is what everybody, right? I look at this stuff like this, right? Okay. At one point in time, this is how I look at everything. This is how I look at everything that has happened to me.
Kelly, you're talking over the caller.
Okay, go ahead, caller.
Girls are very, very materialistic, and you keep on dwelling on all the things that you lost, Kelly. I mean, you have to just move forward. I lost a condo and $35,000 worth of clothes, jewelry, furs, shoes, everything. But I have to process it all, and I have to move forward.
I'm not. Listen. Let me tell you something, right? When we first had this conversation, listen, caller, listen. When we first had this conversation, caller, months ago, listen. Let me tell you something.
And then dancing and sing on top of that, Kelly. I mean, don't y'all have a heart? This is the community. Y'all must be for one another. This is, the LGBT community. But this girl like this. This girl is sick and everything.
Well, we don't 100% know that caller.
Oh, we got no fear.
Well, we don't.
But I'm saying, so you put somebody to make up that this girl will make up all those really.
She's made up other things. That's the point that we're trying to tell you.
See, nobody's not listening. Nobody's not listening to what nobody. Hello. Cause ain't nobody listening to nothing that I said, okay? Because everybody can talk about I'm still dwelling on this stuff. I'm not dwelling on this stuff. I said months ago. Listen. Nobody say nothing. I'm talking now, okay? I said months ago. Okay, that I'm not dwelling on anything that I lost because the way I got it. It's the way I motherfucking lost it, bitch. I said the reason. Hello, I'm talking.
I can relate to that because the same way I got back, I lost it too. And it was way more than what y'all talking about. I lost a condo and $35,000 worth of value things. I mean, and I just chalk it up as a loss because I got it the wrong way and I lost it the wrong way. I mean, have a heart. Have a heart, Kelly.
Okay,
well, okay, so listen, hold on. So listen, since everybody's sitting here and everybody's talking about have a motherfucking heart, let's have a motherfucking heart since everybody got a motherfucking heart. What I'm gonna do is, because I have Jasmine's new phone number, I have Jasmine's email address, so since everybody wants to sit and everybody wants to say have a heart, bitch, I'm gonna make a fucking GoFundMe motherfucking account with Jasmine's email address and her phone number, and Jasmine can go change the password and do whatever the fuck she want to do. Since she want to have a heart, all of you motherfuckers saying have a heart. Let's see how many motherfuckers is gonna donate to motherfucking Jasmine.
So basically, this show.
Basically my ass. Cause now I'm mad. So basically, my ass. Let's see how many motherfuckers is gonna have a motherfucking heart for Jack. Hold on, I'm talking.
For the same reason that I felt that.
No. Let's see how many of you motherfuckers that's sitting here that this motherfucking lady has thrown motherfucking balls for motherfucking years. Gave out 15, 20,000, 5,000 motherfucking dollars, bitch, not even at her ball, Miss Thing, will come to a ball, bitch, with $5,000 in her purse and donate for a motherfucking category at a motherfucking ball, Miss Thing. Let's see how many of you motherfuckers is gonna motherfucking donate to that motherfucking GoFundMe account. Since y'all bitches want to talk about have a motherfucking heart, bitch. Y'all bitches got fucking nerve to talk about have a motherfucking heart. I had a motherfucking heart, Miss Thing. I took all of my shit that I had in my motherfucking apartment, bitch, okay? And I put it in Jasmine's house. I left my motherfucking truck with motherfucking Andre, and I lost my motherfucking truck, bitch. I went to jail motherfucking 9 years ago, bitch, and I lost everything that I had in my apartment. This time I packed up everything, took all my shit to Florida, thought my shit was gonna be safe in Florida, took my motherfucking truck to motherfucking Andre house, cause I thought my motherfucking shit was gonna be safe, bitch. I had a motherfucking heart, bitch. I came home to motherfucking nothing, bitch. I'm still motherfucking struggling, bitch. Okay? Y'all wanna talk about have a heart. Bitch, have a compassion for motherfucking me.
You mad, Callie? You mad because of the things that you lost?
No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad, bitch. I'm mad because you're going to talk about have a motherfucking heart. Have a heart. Her motherfucking name is motherfucking Jasmine motherfucking Garcia, and she lives in motherfucking Orlando, Florida. You got a motherfucking heart? If you got a heart, send me a motherfucking Western motherfucking Union. Send me the motherfucking numbers for Western Union if you got a motherfucking heart, and I'll motherfucking screenshot it and send it to her. Her motherfucking name is Jasmine motherfucking Garcia, and she lives in Orlando, Florida. Let's see how many of you motherfucking bitches got a motherfucking heart. Since y'all want to talk about have a heart. So I'll be waiting for y'all to help her and send her some money the same way I'm still waiting for everybody to help motherfucking Kool-Aid with her phone bill, but only 2 people hit me up and send motherfucking money. Let's have a motherfucking heart.
Callie, I'm about because I'm already in my feelings about something that was already said, because I guess we don't have a heart and we're insensitive to the needs of someone else. So I'm about to get off of here and finish cooking my dinner. I'm going to talk to you and Marcus later.
Hold on, Jason. Don't go no place, Jason. Just not yet. Hold on. We got 2 more callers. It's almost over. 305, 306. You're live on the air on the clapback.
I had nothing to say about all this like crazy shit, but I don't know if Jackson's gonna listen to this later on. And number one, I just wanted to say, Jason, I feel like we had a mutual space, so we can't like at least talk on Facebook or see each other and talk on in person and stuff. I just want to say, girl, stop telling people you got rid of me, because bitch, you ain't get rid of me, girl. Second thing about the situation, I just want to say,
you can say, Mahar, you can feel however you want.
No, listen, I don't want to dwell on that. That's not why I called in.
This is not about you.
I don't feel like you got rid of me, though.
When I said you were gone, the next caller, because girl, this isn't about you. You can feel however you want.
The next caller is the next.
Gone, and you were gone. J-Rock didn't bring you back. You weren't on Tuesday night, and you were barely on a Wednesday night. So like I said, you managed to sleep through the cracks when I chose not to listen on a Wednesday night. But this isn't about you. So continue to have a wonderful Sunday. We've got, like you said, we got past that. But fact to fact, girl, I got rid of you. Like I got rid of you.
I think she was trying to say something about Jasmine. So was she trying to say something about Jasmine?
Hold on, we'll go back to Maharia. 708-695. You're live on the air.
My bad, fellas.
Bitch, y'all big. I'll sit it up here, bitch. Go ahead, caller.
That's the only strength of everything. Fuck her feelings, because she basically been saying we were not her friends, we were not cool with her. It's not even on that type of level. Fuck her and fuck her friends. For real. I ain't got time for that bullshit. No. Sometimes you have to be able to say, fuck that bitch and move the fuck on. Right. And I think that the other thing is the people that are saying we don't have no heart. And maybe I'm coming from a better place. Bitch while she's down. And when it's plenty of bitches where you get on everybody else, y'all read the dog snot out of. Now y'all asking us to have a heart. And won't send her $1. Won't send her $1.
No, hold on. I'm not speaking about having a heart with every other bitch or something like that. That's not the moral of my point. My whole thing was about people in general that was once cool.
Marlon, that's the point. They never were cool. They were never friends. They were hiding behind those titles. So, I'm not upset. It's just, my thing is like, we just set our piece months ago. We had left the whole situation alone. So to get up today and then see, have a video and have all this stuff or whatever, I really don't even give a fuck about it. Like, it's not even that serious. She makes herself look silly because of the things that we actually do know from Marlon. So the last person cancer, you homeless, but you want to clear your name. That's the most important thing.
Marcus, now you're going to ask a silly question like that? There's people that don't got a pot to piss
Marlon, you really dealing with all these other things and your name is the most important thing right now? Marlon, there are even some people that have tried to help her, who have sent her money and said, well, you know, let me help you. And then when they try to offer advice, because nobody is giving you their money without no advice, with no type of encouragement. You know, well, maybe you can do this, and she don't want to hear that. She just wants to see the money. And people feel used.
Well, no, I'm not even
so
talking about
tired.
Jasmine. I'm talking about enlightenment.
That's the problem, Marlon. We're talking about Jasmine tonight. That's what the call is about. The call is about Jasmine. Let's stop trying. So let's not sit here and pretend like we don't know what we're talking about and we trying to beat around the bush. We know who we're talking about. We're talking about Jason. We're talking about Justin. We're talking about Kelly. We're talking about Jasmine. We're talking about the situation. We're talking about J-Rock. We're talking about other people who have been there and they're trying to help you. And these people still don't mind helping you. The community still don't mind helping you. But if they're going to help you, they want to help you. Money is not going to fix the situation.
All I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, there's some shit that bitches would say that there's no coming back from. So therefore, it's kind of like a dance.
Marlon, they talked about Jesus and he was perfect. They gonna talk about everything. I'm gonna do a prime example. I'm gonna do a prime example. There's some people that you consider Marlon. Is everybody that you meet a friend of yours or their associate? Because there's two different distinctions. Because I think that my thing is like Jasmine. Really, it was a situation where Jason was somebody that was convenient. I was somebody that was convenient. And it was what it was. At the end of the day, she didn't really fuck with us like that. When she started having issues, honestly, we both reached out to her. Because my thing is like this, respect is at least do a dog. If something's going on, I'm going to try to help you or try to figure out. She wouldn't talk, she wouldn't whatever. But my thing is like this, at a certain point, it lets me know you really don't fuck with me like that. Especially when things were going on. She was reaching out to J-Rock. She wouldn't reach out to me. She wouldn't reach out to Jason. Jason was supposed to be one of her closest friends. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit.
Well, don't let her experience change. Don't let what she did make change your morals.
Hold on, y'all. We got another caller. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We got another caller. Hello. 305-928. You're live on the air.
Hey, y'all know I'm definitely came for some of this motherfucking shit. Wait a minute,
because Marlon just said something that just stuck in my spirit. It's like really slapping me in my face. Did you just say, don't let what she did break my... What did you say? Say it again.
I said, don't let what she's done or whatever she was doing change you guys' morals of thinking of being a friend. Or whatever the case is.
Well, Marlon, it hasn't changed my morals and my thinking of what a friend is. It's changed my opinion of her, and I know that she's not a friend. Like somebody said a long, long time ago, and then Maya Angelou said it, confirmed it, and then somebody else said it. When somebody shows you who they are the first time, that is who they are. I saw who Jasmine was when she did what she did to Rashard. I saw what Jasmine did when she did it to Marcus. I saw what she did when she did it to Calvin. I saw her do all these things to people. When Jasmine and when I came down to the Mizrahi takeover the Sunshine State Ball, and Jasmine stayed in my room, and Jasmine came in my room and realized that my room, that they upgraded me to a suite. And I didn't have to pay for it, and I paid for it out of my pocket, not Fred. The first thing out of my mouth is, oh, this is going to stop, you this, that, and that, another. And we had a battle of the words. Jasmine said to me that night, and I quote out of her mouth, you're late because you hang with naughty girls, you talk to the fake profiles, you should be talking to the Earls and the Rodneys and this and that. No, I shouldn't, and no, I won't ever. So then she said,
what made her say that? I said, what made her say that?
What did you say?
What made her say that?
Excuse me? What?
What made her say that?
I Because we guys were arguing because she wanted to. I don't even really know how it started because she was
I guess everybody was supposed to go down there. Everybody that was on the show was supposed to go down there. The only people who came, everybody I think he's asking what made her say.
No, that has nothing to do with it. It started because she had to sleep on the pull-out sofa bed, and I was in my bed, and she was in my room, and she already had an attitude because I did not want to go because one, she had an attitude because the entire time that we were together, I was not kissing her ass. I was like, oh my God, I'm with Jasmine, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So she had a problem with that.
Jason, that's not what he's talking. He not asking about that. He ain't, because you got to go deep in that story, and y'all said some things that I think is across the line, and I ain't gonna let you say on here. He's asking, why do you think she said that you should be looking up, you should be wanting hanging out with the Harolds and the Rodneys? He wasn't asking why.
I don't think for Jasmine, and I can't get in her head. I guess she felt like those are the fast people of ballroom, and those are the people that I should want to hang around instead of hanging around the people that I hang around. That's the only thing that I couldn't think. That's the only thing I couldn't think.
People that she was hanging around, but about what he means, he's talking about me. So that's what the conversation was alluding to. Just for clarity.
Well, okay, so let's go there. So, out of all the bad things she had did, right? Because this Rashad just said that. What did she do so good to make you befriend her? I mean, if I know a girl do nothing but bad.
He thought that she would never get turned. And I told him, I said, she gonna do the same thing to you she did to me, that she did to Rashad, that she did to Mark, that she did to Calvin, and they didn't believe it. And guess what? Everything happened the way we told them it was going to happen. And they hurt, because the truth of the matter was, we told them it was going to happen. That's why they feel the way they feel. They was battling with me. Me and Jason and Justin never had no problem, no real problem. But because Jasmine was putting it in their head that I didn't like them, and God knows I'd only met them once, that was the issue.
And did she do that because she felt like Jason was her friend? She wanted them as her friends.
Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? But it was all creating.
Marlon, the only thing I can say to that would go back to what I said was saying, when we went through what we went through, she told me not to call him, so don't call him. I don't need you to call. I don't need you to run switchboard. I don't need. And if everybody can remember, when I came back from Andre's ball, which was in July, from July, August, all the way up until almost we got ready to go to Texas, the J-Rock's ball.
Please leave your message for 407.
I was not on the radio. And it wasn't until almost sometime in September when Rodney reached out to me. Hey, I haven't talked to you all summer. How you doing? Da 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 da. And then all of a sudden, then Jasmine reaches out to me, and it was like nothing never happened. No, Miss Girl, you told me in July not to call into the radio, not to worry about helping you with your emails, helping you with your business. We were done. So I was done. I enjoyed the rest of my summer. I went on doing whatever the fuck it was that I needed to do. When me and Jasmine met at J-Rock's ball in October, we sat down and face to face, and she played it off like the same way she just played it off with Kelly on the phone. Well, family goes through things and family says stuff to each other, but at the end of the day, we love each other, and we work and we get through it. And I was like, okay, girl, that's fine. So then when she starts going through her mental breakdown, and she's talking about suicide and all this other kind of stuff, and got people calling me saying, did you see Jasmine post? Because I'm not on Snapchat, I'm not on Instagram, I'm not following that kind of stuff. So when Facebook is enough for me. So when she started going through that, and I'm reaching out to her, and she not returning phone calls, but then I talk to J-Rock, and they're like, okay, fine, Miss Thing, you got J-Rock, that's fine. So when I pull away from you, you can't blame nobody. Don't blame me for pulling a you on you. So when I pull away from you and I disassociate myself with you, it's you, it's not me. So then when I started to see what everybody else was saying and everything else was doing, and everybody else was saying, see, when she needs you to do this and she needs you to do that was fine. So I pulled away. And I realized after Florida, Marlon, that we were not friends. Simply say you're Jazz.
Hold on, can I address something 1 second, too? To the person that texted me, yes, I did call Jason, Justin, and all the people on the Tuesday night show not. And I did that because I felt as though they were speaking on things. It was all about conspiracy theories on balls. And at that time, they weren't going to balls. And they were really, to me, they were pushing the things that Jasmine was putting in their inbox that was fake, that nobody and who was going to balls was going to be willing to say, because the story just sounds so far-fetched. So, yes, I did. But I told them. Whoever the person that's in his inbox is saying he called us that, we didn't give a fuck about him calling us not then, and we don't give a fuck about. We made posts and memes with him calling us bricks and not. We could care less because I know what I am in real life. Justin knows who he is in real life. J-Rock knew who he was in real life. So calling me a knot or a brick, that don't bother me. That bothers you all. It don't bother me. It never bothered me. None of this shit never bothered me. At the end of the day, I got off that radio and went to motherfucking bed and lived my life while some of y'all bitches were trying to barely pay y'all motherfucking rent or figure out how and y'all was going to get to the next motherfucking goddamn ball. But to address you guys, we were able, if you said it, we've accepted. They said some things about me, I said some things about them. We've accepted it, we moved on, and we can get that. We can actually get past of it. The people need to start accepting the truth. People want to lie and hide behind what they said. Yeah, we said it. We might have been in hurtful places, but that does not define who people are. And we actually told each other why we thought that. And so things that we were being told about each other that was said was never said. They told us exactly. I can fuck with somebody who can tell me exactly what they think about me and what I think about them. And we say, oh yeah, I said that or think that. But everybody want to hide behind this brother, sister, mother, child, cousin, baby, twin, fave, all these things. And now y'all putting all these relationships on it. People fall out with their blood, mother and brother. And as close as y'all want to make it sound, ballroom, it ain't that close like how it used to be. Y'all just need to accept that for the truth.
I think that what I was really saying is I think that Jasmine, when I listened to the message and stuff, Jasmine was, I don't know how Jason and her upset. She felt like she was upset because somehow someone must have told her that y'all told Kelly that he told her not to go and raise her on and stuff. So when someone goes on their way to explain themselves to me, so they give a fuck. Because if I don't give a fuck, I'm not explaining myself.
Well, let me ask you this, Marla. Let's just be for real. Now, she may not owe me anything. Hold on. She may not owe me anything to me because I might have not done anything for her. But now, in regards to Jason, somebody who has been kind of loyal to her, you know, who's helped her, who she's, you know, cat, dog, mouse, fuck you, anything. She said nothing, but she found the time to come on. You're hearing all about the radio. You're hearing about ballroom. You're in the groups because you're one of those fake profiles. We don't know which one exactly you are, but you're definitely one of them, hands down. And so, you know, but you don't want somebody who was there to assist you. You're not reaching out to. What kind of, I mean, you're still proving that you're not no friend.
You might still be upset about something. You can't pick and choose when someone...
So, hold on. So, for somebody who's been in your corner all that time, let me be clear. Me and my friends have fell out over some big things.
Yeses, that one no can turn into something. So, you know what I mean? She's probably not, I don't think that she was like, fuck Jason, go to hell, I hope he died tomorrow. But I think she probably was like, fuck that shit.
Hold on, y'all. We got another caller. 305-306. You're live on the air.
That's Maharia.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
I basically want to say that at the end of the day, I have experienced this with y'all, even though it was for a short time and stuff like that. I personally agree with Marlon. Because at the end, I know what Kelly's saying. Obviously, I was on the show the first time. Y'all was reading her and carrying on and blah, 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 whatever. At the end of the day, somebody has been affected by Jasmine in some sort of way. okay, like, it's like y'all continuously trying to make something out of nothing, even though y'all say y'all don't care, like how Marlon's saying, y'all need something to talk about. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I mean, on Marcus too, like, I remember the episode when you went off on Jasmine, or when y'all went off on each other and stuff like that, and then ever since then, that's when you had your ill will towards her, even though you say you did not, or, you know, you personally care about her and blah, 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 whatever. No. I know. She ran you. I was there. I mean, I'm pretty sure I heard what I heard.
You can hear. That's the thing, Maharia. You can't read me if I don't look up to you. I can only hurt my feelings if one, I think is true, or two, I respect you. I'm only, a bum on the street cannot say anything about me that's going to affect me. Now, yes, I do have a problem with all these people calling into shows and people addressing out, I guess, dirty laundry, or you addressing things of the people that don't know us, because whether you realize it or not, and this is what I was trying to make known to you, when you do things publicly, you get all of these emails, hate mail, you get messages and comments about people who they don't know Maharia, you get what I'm saying? But there's so many people that have their opinion on you based on what they've heard about you on a radio show, and that's not fair. Now, I don't have a problem with doing that, but I have a problem with being used and exposed on the radio or in media and only for your benefit, because you're getting commercials or you're getting views, and through the views, Blog Talk is giving you a kickback from the money. No. You're not going to make a fool of me for free. I'm not going to be, and you're not going to sit here and just dog my name out just for a good time, just so you can get some money. No. Well, let me say this too. They still let that happen. They still let people read you. They still let this. I have no problem with people saying. That's the point that I'm saying. That comes with the territory, Maharia. It's like you.
Okay, well, hold on, honey. Hold on, okay, Maharia. Everybody, we are now in record mode. Everybody needs to make their closing statements that they're going to make, baby, because I got to get ready to go to the day party.
Okay. I just want to say, this is just at the end of the day, I'm not